Now we have to solve one problem with respect to maximum power transfer theorem. So, from the circuit calculate the load resistance to get maximum power and also the maximum power. So, we all know that we are going to get the maximum power when the load resistance should be equals to the Thevenin's resistance, and the value of that P max is nothing but VTH square by 4 RTH. So, means first we have to calculate the Thevenin's equivalent circuit and then calculate this required data. So, means what? The extension of this Thevenin's theorem is nothing but maximum power transfer theorem only. So, first we have to get the Thevenin's voltage, then Thevenin's resistance. So, remove the load resistance, this is 6, we have to remove this load resistance, this is 10 volts, this is 6, this is 6, okay. Between this we have to calculate VTH plus minus, okay. So, by using nodal approach we can calculate the Thevenin's voltage. So, from this is the node, let the node voltage should be equals to V. If the current is leaving, the current is leaving, the current is leaving, okay. But the current in this branch is 0. Why it is 0? Because these two terminals are in open circuited condition. So, obviously, there is no current through this branch. So, simply we have only two currents. So, that is V minus 10 by 6, V minus 10 by 6 plus this current V minus 10 by 6, which is equals to 0. This current is 0 because these two terminals are in open circuited condition. So, obviously, this voltage is nothing but VTH only, because this terminal should be equals to this terminal. Okay. There is no current through this path. So, obviously, there is no voltage drop across this resistance. So, whatever may be the voltage at this position, that should be equals to this position. So, which is equals to VTH. From this 2 VTH minus 20 is equals to 0. So, VTH is equals to 10 volts. Okay. VTH by minus 10 by 6, sorry, here VTH minus 0, sorry, VTH minus 0, that is 2 VTH minus 10 is equal to 0 from this. So, the Thevenin's voltage is 5 volts. Next, calculate Thevenin's resistance. So, it is better to write VTH here. Next, RTH. For the calculation of RTH, we have to replace this independent voltage source with short circuit and calculate RTH. Short circuited, so this is 6 ohms, 6 ohms, 2 ohms. Between these two terminals, we have to calculate RTH, right. So, from this, these two are connected in parallel and this whole combination is connected in series with this 2 ohms resistance. Therefore, this is RTH, this is 2 ohm and this is 6 into 6 by 6 plus 6, that is 6 into 6 by 6 plus 8, which is equals to 3 ohms, 3 ohms. So, finally, we got what? These two are connected in series. This is RTH, this is what? 3 plus 2, 5 ohms. Finally, RTH equals to what? 5 ohms. Therefore, RL should be equals to 5 ohms only. So, why? When RTH equals to RL, we will get the maximum power. No, that is why RL should be equals to 5 ohms. So, then what is the value of P max? P max is equals to VTH square by 4 RTH, which is equals to what? What is the value of VTH? Which is equals to 5. So, which is 25 by 4 into 5, RTH is 5, which is equals to 1.25 watts. That is P max is equals to 1.25 watts. So, like this we have to solve the problem. First, we have to calculate the load resistance. At this value of load resistance, we will get the maximum power we have to calculate. So, when we are going to get the maximum power, when this load resistance should be equals to Thevenin's resistance. So, first we have to calculate the Thevenin's resistance, then go for the formula. So, in that formula we have VTH square by 4 RTH. We will get this value, but we do not know the value of VTH. So, by these conclusions we have to conclude that what? First we have to get the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, then only you will get the value of this RTH and P max. So, this is the problem with respect to maximum power transfer theorem. So, the extension of Thevenin's theorem is nothing but maximum power transfer theorem.